Yes! Okay, we are on. This is legit. It's happening now. Of course, just my face gets frozen in an odd position, then it flips back and forth. It's black and white. I'm not sure. Good morning, sunshines. How are you guys doing? I am in the club right now, so if it's too loud for you guys to hear me, then somebody just comment and say, hey, I can't hear anything you're saying. And I know that it's not the right time, but I posted and told you guys that. Just kidding, I don't expect you to be watching my stuff. It's 8:40 instead of my normal 8:05. I just had my MRI this morning, so I was stuck in a tube for the duration when I would normally be chatting with you guys, and just want to let you guys know that I'd be on late. Good morning, Kelsey, how are you? We are going to Miracle Morning. Good morning, Victoria. I just tagged some of you guys because I knew that I was later than normal, and so that I can tell you about how I lie to you, I suppose. So, today we're gonna just practice our Miracle Morning together. They're just about to start their workouts and everything here, which is gonna get crazy awesome nuts. And you know what?
Good morning, ladies.
This is gonna be super great. I'm gonna take you guys, because it is gonna be nuts. So, don't worry. Oh, it's not like that. Time out. Here's what we're doing. We're going on a stroll. So yes, I had my MRI this morning. It was fantastic, you guys. I want you to celebrate that I sat still for 45 minutes, which is a real big deal. Really impressed with myself around that. And I want to do my gratitude this morning. We're going to my car. I'm going to see if it stays here because it's going to get too crazy out there. Or maybe just out here. Probably not. My gratitude this morning for yoga, because I think that that's why I'm able to sit. Like I was able to do my breathing and relax. So much gratitude for yoga and what that's been able to do for me. And I have so many gratitudes this morning. So I'm gonna go through them with you. Please drop your good morning sunshine and your gratitudes. Morning, Katie, how are you? So do your good morning sunshine, give me your gratitudes. Today, I did basically, you guys, the reason why I was able to sit still in my MRI for 45 minutes, and like how they say, don't move this part of your body, or don't do this, all you can think about is doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's busting his butt right now, Vic. So I'm not allowed to move my arm for the amount of time, and that's all you think about. So instead, to transition my energy, I just started going through and practicing my gratitude of everything that I am thankful for. And this is why you're stuck in that tube, right? In the and I don't know if you guys have had an MRI. There's these speakers in your ear. Don't even bother giving me music because it's so freaking loud. It's like tick 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 tick. This is what you're listening to for the entire time, right? And you're locked down and your arms all funky. So I'm in there, how do I focus on not having this movement? And I start going through my gratitude, and mine always starts off with just giving thankfulness, dear God, I'm so thankful for this moment. And when I do this, I always give thanks for this exact moment, for the now that I got, that I get to experience right at this moment. And sometimes the now is not perfect, but there's things that are perfect in the now to find, right? So as I'm doing this, guys, I'm just talking about my gratitude and my MRI. Share your gratitudes. So I go through them, I'm thankful that there are doctors that are able to help me be able to use my arm at some point. I'm thankful that there's this machine that can give them an image so they know what's going on in my body. I'm thankful for my ability to lay here because I practiced yoga, and I've got the reasoning to just be still for a little bit. I'm thankful for my legs that are functionable right now, that I've been able to go running lately. And then I just started going through every space of my body that I'm so thankful for. I'm thankful for my heart. I'm thankful for my lungs. I'm thankful for my eyesight, that I'm able to see colors. I'm thankful for my ears, that I can hear this ridiculously loud noise. I'm thankful for all this stuff starts going through, and you guys, 45 minutes pass like that. So if you need to ever just pass time and you're going through something, diving into everything that you're thankful for in your life, just like we do each morning with one thing, is super beneficial. It helps so much. And it's cool because this kind of leads into what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. But aside from that, reminder, you guys, we do our Miracle Morning every single day, right? And maybe not in the morning, maybe it's a miracle some time of the day, but the intention is to start our day off powerfully and create some sort of positive energy and light in our world so that we can go out and be our best us for everyone else and for ourselves, so we can live and experience the most. And that starts with internally making a change. That's what the Miracle Morning is about. That's what we do here together. If it's your first time, drop a 1. Otherwise, write good morning sunshine and give me something that you're thankful for. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about me being a liar, basically. So you're welcome. Going to just jump right into that. And you guys, I'm not actually a very good liar whatsoever. Like when there's something to be, not when there's something to be said that I have to say it, but when like I'm faced with telling the truth or not, like just not telling the truth is not the best for me. So I would call this more like a manipulation. So I'm trying not to say so anymore. And it's not like, will you just call me out on it? Like, I need somebody to help me out with this. It's a problem. I was doing my live videos for Project Me last night, and it was like, call me like 30 so's. Anyways, and now I'm going to replace it with It's fine. That is so hard. I have this like team where we were looking at our like social media and what we're like talking about, and we were talking about how in social media you always get like the highlight reel of somebody's life, right? And a lot of people, actually it's becoming a problem, especially for young girls on Instagram and stuff, where all they see is the filters, the perfect light, the perfect situations, like the staging of the photos. Have any of you guys seen Jumanji, the girl in the beginning who's like staging this ever so perfect photo, when really that's not the reality at all, right? So we've been talking about this, how like social media can be such a fake representation of what life is and what people go through, and finding some more authenticity in how we present ourselves, so that it's not just all like perfection, right? So yesterday I was just thinking about it. I had gone to the doctor's and was doing my follow-up for my wrist, for my MRI. And like, this is for all of us, guys. I think there's some times where maybe we manipulate the truth a little bit. Maybe it's not a direct lie, but so I go through and I get the news that I'm gonna have to have surgery and whatever. Like this is my honest reaction. Okay, so I go in. He looks at it. He's like, does it still hurt? We do all this different stuff. He's looking at this area. And my reaction is, doctor, I want my arm to work again, because I enjoy having 2 arms. Like, I really like having 2 arms. So I want to be able to do yoga, put weight on my hands. I want to be able to do handstands. I want to be able to climb rocks. I want to be able to do pole again. Like, I want to be able to use my arm. I want it to function. And whatever steps I need to take, if it's possible for it to function, that's the process I would like to go through. And that was it. Like, there was no more emotion that was about it except for that. And what's the process? How many weeks? Okay, so we've got an MRI. We'll see what's wrong. It could be way worse than what we actually think it is. We'll see that. We'll go in. We'll schedule surgery. We'll have 8 weeks cast recovery, then 3 months of not using it. So I'm like, okay, so in September-ish, I should be able to use my arm again, right? Then I come and like, I get out of the appointment. I call my husband just to like tell him about that. And honestly, like, he's like, I'm sorry about that. And I was like, you know what? Like, I didn't have any reaction. Like, what are you sorry for? Like, it's just, that is what it is. It's just a situation. In fact, the whole time I'm actually fired up and pissed about something else, about a vacation where we have this vacation and I'm not at the same hotel, whatever. Like, I was like, oh, I don't care about that. Like let's talk about this vacation, right? So then I came home and I was doing a post yesterday about my arm, and I was like, perfect opportunity to be authentic. Like, people, like, there you go. Like, here's the situation, what happened. And it's so funny. So in the representation of how I put the words out there of WTF, like, guess my arm's still broke. Like, I know that it's broke. It doesn't work. Like, that's no doy. Like, I pretty much knew that I was gonna have surgery from the beginning, but it was like I was stating it because I felt like people wanted to maybe hear me be upset about something. Does that make sense? In fact, you guys, I've had people come to me and tell me that they literally just want to see me sad, upset, broken, going through hard stuff. Like, that's what they want to see, because they don't think that the me that's the real me is the real me. And that's kind of hard for me to swallow sometimes. Morning, Aaron. You guys, morning, Tim. I'm sorry, so many of you guys have been joining. I'm just going through this story here. But people will actually, like, they want to see me down and out. And I don't know, it's not because they want to see me down and out, but they wanted to be comforted by the fact that I do get in such a way. And I even had a message from somebody yesterday that was asking, they were like, okay, so like I do all this information. I'm just going to give you a rendition of it. You guys, we do the miracle morning every day, but like, Callie, like how do you really act? Like, how do you really act when you wake up and you feel like you have a bad attitude, you're just not in the right way, you're just feeling like you're in a funk? And the thing is, you guys, to have like the truth around this, like I presented it in such a way that I thought maybe you guys wanted to hear it. The truth is, I practice this stuff so much that I can tell you I honestly am not highly emotional about my arm situation. Like, I mean, whatever, yeah, do I have to have like surgery? Yeah, but like, is that great? No, I guess it kind of sucks, but like literally there are so many things for me to be grateful for that, fuck, it's just surgery. Like I'll fix my arm and I'll be able to use my arm. And I wanted to say this because afterwards I did this post and I got all these like messages and things, like even text messages, like, I'm so sorry to hear about that. And I don't want to hear I'm so sorry. Like, why? Like, don't, and I get it, like people are empathizing and they're loving and they're reaching out and they're supporting. It's awesome. I love that. But it was my representation placing it as such that it was this horrible thing when really it's just the thing. It just is. So this is what really goes through my mind when I think about the situation is, you guys, I have, I don't know, if I don't have surgery for a month or 3 weeks, or 2 weeks, whatever it is, I've got a couple more weeks of brushing my teeth with my right hand, of getting to type a little bit, being able to put my hair in my own ponytail, like, which is awesome to be able to do my own hair. And I'm going to, and run. I can run until I go into surgery. And then when I do again, you guys, it's just an arm. It's just a right arm. Like that's all it is. I'll learn how to use my left more. I'll keep practicing the skills that I had before. I can still drive a car. I can still walk. I can still run. Compared to my head injury, which like made me not a human for 6 months, or my ankle injury where I'm on crutches for however long and I have a head injury at the same time, or compared to like the life that other people are going through, it's not a big deal. Right? And I want to say that for you guys to know that I'm not just saying it. That's my honest reaction, my honest feeling, my honest, like, who I am, because I practice this stuff every day. And when I'm in a situation that's tough, like to answer my friend's question that had answered, like written me, like, what do you do when you're just in a bad attitude? When something in life happens that throws me off a little bit, because I'm not gonna lie, the first time I went in, like I thought it was just like not even her. So like when he told me that I had this big injury, I was like, oh, it knocked me back a little bit, and I was like, I had to like just assess for a second, be like, okay, I'm fine. Like this is the situation. So what I do is I assess where I'm at, and I give gratitude for all of the other things, and then I look for what I'm gonna learn for the situation that's happening. That's no bullshit. That's literally what I do. And it keeps a smile on my face. It keeps my heart happy. It keeps my attitude positive. Because what is my alternative option? Like, what else can I think? Like, somebody else's reaction really would be like, this freaking blows. Like, I'm just going to complain about it. And I felt like that's what I felt like I was doing, like complaining, because I was trying to be authentic. So I show real life in social media where I like my authentic, I wrote somebody a text. Oh, it's on my phone, where I was like, dude, like, don't even like worry about me or like say that you're like sorry about it. I was honestly just trying to show some real life, and because people are sick of hearing my Mary Sunshine Pop, Mary Poppins like sort of way. I don't even know what words I use, but like that's what I feel like people get sick of hearing, and that's not like, it's not me to be the other person. So I'm sorry that I lied about it. That I manipulated the truth, and this is the truth of the situation, but I didn't show my real representation of who I am in that. And if you practice this sort of thing enough, and you're dedicated to assessing the gratefuls that you have that are going on in your life, the I ams that you are becoming, that you will be, to give you hope and dream and vision, and take action around the things that are actionable. If I can't fix my own arm. No other action steps that I can take. I can't do that. But where can I take action? And that's what I'm going to focus on. It makes for a much happier place to be in your life. So today's message was a commitment, like I guess like me just committing to the lie that I had, the manipulation of the truth, right? But also, guys, just to let you know that if you're wanting and you're still experiencing that other side and that bad, not bad attitude, but the negative attitude, morning Lacey, how are you, girl? The negativity, then keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing, because it's going to get better. You're going to get stronger. You're going to get better at those skill sets where pretty soon, like, you wake up and you're kind of in a bad attitude and you're like 2 seconds snap. Like, what do I have to be angry about? I'm alive. I'm well. I'm like, I have got 2 arms. Like, whatever it is, like, you have something to be grateful for. And it's going to get better if you guys keep practicing it. Okay. So that's all I have for this morning. I'm sorry about the time change. Obviously it affected the dialysis. We don't have our normal crew on, but maybe we'll get some rewatches. So if you rewatch, write rewatch, and share your gratitudes, your good morning sunshines. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a most beautiful Thursday and get ready for the snow, Coloradans. Okay. Bye.